On Friday, August 30th, we'll see the return to the ring of Elijah Pierce as he takes on Jose Sanmartin, quite an experienced fighter who can challenge Pierce and test other skills that he may have not shown. Let's talk about this fight and break down what may happen. The upcoming super bantamweight match between Elijah Pierce and Jose Sanmartin could be a fight that steals the show on this coming Friday's OTX boxing program that'll be broadcast on DAZN. Pierce has been on the show several times. The fight is going to take place at Overtime Elite Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a battle between two men who have stated their claims at one time or another in the sport, in that division, with the likes of Sanmartin bringing an experience that Elijah has not measured up to as of yet. As the tale of the tape reads, Pierce is coming in with his record of 19-2 with 16 KOs. He's coming in with a southpaw style. He's 27 years of age, stands 5'8". He's out of Oklahoma, but is fighting in his home residence of Georgia. Pierce is rated very highly in the super bantamweight division, and though he has had a couple of issues in some fights, he's been dropped a couple of times because I think he has defensive lapses. But against a veteran like Sanmartin, he's going to have to be mindful, because Sanmartin is a fighter coming out of Colombia. He's 31 years of age. They call him El General. He's an orthodox fighter, but he's a bit shorter at 5'5". And he can be a pressuring fighter, as his record of 35-8 with 1 draw and 21 KOs. He brings something that can sometimes play out as spoiler in a fight. Sanmartin can get in there and make even the best of fighters look bad from time to time. Even in his fight recently in November of 2023 against Shabazz Massoud, he looked good enough against Massoud that he got a split decision out of that fight, even though it was held in Newcastle in Great Britain. He could have possibly pulled that fight out, but yet and still, he is a fighter that continues to battle. Some of his fights have been on the road, and some of them have been against opposition that challenges. But Pierce, who in his last fight found himself having to get off the canvas, he may, if he's not sharp, find himself on the canvas again. Sanmartin is that type of fighter, and though he did drop to the canvas in the second round against Artur Villanueva from the Philippines, he was able to get up and dispatch Villanueva in the 4th round. Pierce can crack, and sometimes, like I said, those defensive lapses, his focus lapses, and then he gets into some trouble. I do believe he needs to decide exactly what type of fighter he wants to be. Does he want to be a boxer? Does he want to be a puncher? Does he want to be a guy who can get in and out? Does he want to be a guy that just goes after you? He's going to have to make a decision. And this fight against Sanmartin is a telltale sign of what it can be for him. I really wonder if he's going to be able to put it together properly. There are aspects of the game that fighters like Elijah Pierce, they run into problems from time to time, and they can reach a certain level in boxing, but they don't get beyond that. Sanmartin fought Mauricio Lara back in October of 2022 and was stopped in 3 rounds in Mexico City. But he followed that up with a win against Miguel Martinez, only to go back into losing ways. I don't know if he's going to be motivated enough, or very well he may be. So Pierce is going to have to be on his game. If he is not, he could be ripe for an upset. But he does have power. We'll have to see how it plays out. Sanmartin can come in and decide that on this night, Friday, he will be the man. But will he? I'm willing to bet and believe that he is at some point in this fight going to give Sanmartin an opportunity. But will he have the resolve to come back and turn back this challenge like he did Villanueva? It's going to be interesting while it lasts. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tune in for Elijah Pierce. He's an exciting fighter. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.